Easter, everybody. I want to say happy Easter Sunday yesterday. I hope everybody had a fantastic time. At least they got to see or FaceTime some of their family. And I know we all ate a lot of chocolate. So today, from eating all the chocolate bunnies, we're going to do a lot of core workout. We're going to do a lot of midsection, everything here to kind of work off everything, the damage that we did yesterday. So getting right into it, our warm-up, we're going to do 2 rounds of pass-throughs, 10 on each side, and then bird dogs, 20 of them alternating. So we're going to have Blaine go ahead, show pass-throughs the first time. Now pass-throughs, we're just warming up our midsection, and all we're doing is we're reaching that hand underneath and reaching up all the way to the top. And when you reach up all the way to the top, look at your arm and really extend and stretch. Loosening up your back muscles, your midsection, and kind of having this twist with your torso is going to help you warm up, get more blood flow to everything in your trunk. Then we're going to go to bird dogs after we're done with our 10 pass-throughs on each side. Now with bird dogs, remember, we want to feel it in the glutes and in the back. So he's going to come up opposite leg, opposite arm, reaching forward and squeezing up. Reaching forward and squeezing up. Target areas are here, glutes and the back. We're going to do 20 alternating. So those are your 2 warm-ups. You got pass-throughs and bird dogs. Once we're done with 2 rounds of our warm-up, we're ready for our workout. Okay, today we're going to do 5 rounds. 5 rounds of all midsection core work. So our first exercise is 30 seconds of mountain climbers. So we're going to get set up in this plank position. We're going to be up off the floor. And then when Blaine starts, he's going to think getting his knees all the way to his elbows. Ideally, the closer you get those to the knees, the more flexion your abdominal section is making, the more work we're doing. So we're going to be for those mountain climbers for 30 seconds. Then we're going to go to our plank march. So with plank march, we're just going to get into a regular plank on your forearms, and then you're going to go ahead and push up into a push-up position, and then coming back down to your forearms in that normal plank position. Now with this, what you want to do is try and keep your torso up here to stay nice and solid. Don't try and twist too much when you come up off the floor. Stay nice, solid, flat like a board. After we're done with our plank march for 30 seconds, we're going to do our Russian twist for 30 seconds. So Blaine's going to go ahead and have his feet off the floor. His back is off the floor. He's just nice and comfortable on his hips. And now he's going to reach for each side. If you can go ahead and get a cup, a bowl of water, and actually touch side to side. And this will make it more difficult if not to spill any water. Kind of a way you can change it up a little bit, make it a little bit difficult on yourself. After 30 seconds of those Russian twists, we're going to do 30 seconds of plank walkouts. Now with these plank walkouts, when you do them, all you're going to do is just reach out, just like Blaine is doing, as far as you can go. There's no predetermined length that says you have to come out X amount of inches, X amount of feet with your hands, but as long as you're in this plank position, walking your hands out to about as far as you can before you feel like you're unstable and you're going to fall, and then bringing them right back just like Blaine is doing. Whole time, flat like a board, squeezing that midsection, and 30 seconds for our plank walkouts. Don't forget, after each round, you're taking a 60 seconds rest. And we're going to do this whole exercise, this workout for 5 rounds. As soon as we're done with our workout, we're going to go straight to our cool down. First cool down is going to be seal stretch. Target area here is going to be our abdominals, our abdomen. And you're going to feel a little bit in your lower back like we've mentioned before. In the seal stretch, this isn't a bad thing. This is your disc just going the opposite way, but it's okay. If you do feel a sharp pain, if you do feel like it's too compressive on your back, of course, back off. But while Blaine is here, we want to take deep belly breaths into our stomach so that way we're stretching out our abdominals. We're going to do seal stretch for 1 minute. Once we're done with seal stretch, we're going to go to our seated straddle. Again, seated straddle works adduction, adductors muscles, everything that we've been kind of sitting on at home, watching a lot of TV, catching up on Netflix. This is going to help open up our hips. So with this seated straddle, Blaine's going to go ahead and just lean forward and just let his body fall forward. Remember, he's going to feel it on the insides of his legs, and he's going to be here for 2 minutes. So after you've done your seal stretch, we do seated straddle for 2 minutes. Then we have pike stretch. Now with pike stretch, our target area is everything in back, our hamstrings, our lower back. And he's going to go ahead and reach for it. He could reach for his toes if he can, or he could just reach and grab the bottoms of his ankles. Either way is fine, and either way is going to get the stimulus that we want of stretching everything in that posterior chain. So after we're done with Pike Stretch for 2 minutes, we're going to go to Sumo Squat for 2 minutes. Now don't forget, Sumo Squat is very difficult. It's hard to get into. So you can come into this first way, just like this, from the floor, and getting and sitting into that Sumo Squat position. And when you're here, ideally you want your chest to be up tall as high as you can. The less you lean over, the better, but it takes time to get there. And notice how his hands are pushing together, his elbows are pushing out against his legs, again, getting more adduction stretch for his hips. And there's a second way you can get into the stretch. You can just go ahead and stand up, feet right outside your hips, just like you were going to do an air squat, and come right back down. Bam, Blaine is right back in the Sumo Squat. 2 minutes for Sumo Squat today for our stretching. Awesome. Thank you. That is it. I hope you guys have had a fantastic Easter Sunday yesterday. And if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, like we always say, please send me an email right below. Have a great day. Good luck.